Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jamal back for another video. Now today we're actually going to be checking out my friend's new vehicle. He actually got a Model Y Tesla, and I've actually never checked out a Tesla before. I've never ridden a Tesla before. So today we're going to go ahead and go check out his car, and I'm going to film a little video out of it. Now my buddy's name is Izzy, and he's actually a friend that I met in college, and when we graduated he actually went off to Connecticut and he started his job there. So it's been a while since I've actually seen him. And in that time I had got my Cadillac and he had got his Tesla, so we've been kind of eager to check each other's vehicles out. So today I'm going to be rolling the CTS-V. We're going to hop in and head over to the meetup spot. We're going to check out his Tesla, and I'm going to see what the electric vehicle craze is all about. So let's go ahead and hop in and get going. Now you guys are going to kind of have to forgive me for the messy car. The weather hasn't been cooperating too nicely here recently, so the car is super dirty, but nonetheless we're going to roll it and go check out the Tesla. I gotta tell my boy Izzy that's what a real car sounds like starting up. Jeez. Now the Corvette feels fast, but I swear to God, I think this thing is faster. That'd be a good video idea for the future. Also, speaking of future video ideas, you guys let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see. I've got the CTS-V, I've got the Corvette, and I think I might also be able to get some other cars to review for the channel. So just kind of give me some ideas of some things you'd like to see on the channel, because I want to make the content that you guys want to watch, obviously. So y'all let me know down below. Oh snap, I think that might be him right there. That blue Tesla, he got the best color. Oh snap. Dude, your car is sick, bro. Look at this thing.
Better. I think it's awesome.
Bro, the blue car? What's going on, bro?
What's up, dude?
How are you? How you
Good.
been? Look at you, bro, repping the Tesla merch and everything, dude.
I figured I'd, it's no time better than that to throw that on.
Damn, the wheels are sick.
Yeah.
The color, dude. I wasn't sure if it was yours when I pulled up. I was like, dang, that's too nice.
I love the, so I got it ceramic coated, so it's like permanently shining.
That's
and it
awesome,
took like
dude.
10 minutes to clean.
Wow.
But
Dude, what up? Wow.
it's kind of dirty right now because I was hauling ass.
Yeah. So you bought it here in Dallas, actually, right?
Yeah, so I ordered it. I was still living in Connecticut, ordered it, and ordered it to Dallas because my sister got one too, and she was like, Fort Worth one's super tiny, not as fun.
Yeah.
You get the full experience if you go out to Dallas, and I was like, all right, I'll follow suit.
That's
but
awesome.
this thing's
dude.
awesome.
So remind me again. We have there's a performance one and there's a long range one. So
yeah.
Which one is this?
So this is the long range, not the performance.
Okay.
I think they're gonna soon come out. So this is a dual motor, front and back.
Okay.
Then they're gonna come out with the, I think it'll be shorter range, just rear wheel drive.
Okay. So this one's all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
What's the advertised range on this one?
They just upped it actually because they added some performance to the motors and the air conditioning, which is interesting. And so it's 316 now on it.
Okay.
Full tank.
Cool. And
Tank, right?
Yeah, right. Have you tested that? Have you gotten anywhere close to that? Do you know?
So I drove down to Austin last week.
Oh wow.
And
did you have to stop at all? That's like,
yeah. So I stopped in Waco.
for reference for the people, how long is that?
That is
From Fort Worth to Austin.
That's a 200-mile round trip or drive one way.
Okay.
And I stopped in Waco. So the thing is, the range is 316, right, for the full battery.
Okay.
And you kind of don't want to do that because that's from 100% to 0%.
Right.
And that's hard on the battery if you drain it down below 10%.
Okay.
So I try to keep it between 80 and 20. Okay. And so I charged up to 90 that day. Got down to Waco. I was at 50%.
Okay.
And
so it's about halfway.
Yeah.
To Waco.
Waco's like right in. It's 1 hour 15 from my home.
Okay.
So it's like another hour down left to Austin. And so I charged up in Waco. It's really nice actually. It's at the Waco Bakery, and so you like pull up.
Yeah, there you go.
You charge up.
There you go.
And you show your Tesla card, and you get free coffee if you go in.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty dope.
So that's the one thing Tesla has compared to all the other EV manufacturers is they have the network to support all the electric vehicles, right?
Yeah.
So they're building that new factory in Austin, so I'm sure they're up in Texas's charging stations.
They're all over. There's one in South Lake, which is relatively close to here. There's a whole bunch in Dallas, one in downtown Fort Worth, a couple on the way to Austin. There's a couple outside San Antonio. So they try to like strategically place them to where if you're on a road trip, you stop like there.
There you go.
So it's pretty awesome.
Wow, dude. I love the color too. I'm kind of biased, but blue is definitely one of the best colors.
Blue is the best.
I'm glad we agree about that.
The red is really nice.
Yeah.
My sister has the white one. I obviously think blue is best as the color I got.
So what's the 0 to 60 on the long range one?
So on this one, I believe it is 4.9.
Okay.
But you can buy a performance upgrade for it for $2,000. I think it brings it down to 4.2.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then the performance one gets a little bit less range. I think the like rated range is 290, and I think it does 3.9 or 3.7, something like that.
So not a bad trade-off in range versus performance.
Yeah, and I think the performance one's lowered a little bit.
Okay.
And you get these are 19s, and I think you get 21s.
Yeah, the Tesla wheels have always been so cool to me. I know on the Model S they have like 21-inch wheels on some of those.
Yeah, what's nice, I think they actually try to design them for aero.
Yeah.
So you try to reduce drag.
That's awesome.
Which is really fun. The whole car is basically just a drag reduction.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the way it's designed and the way everything works with it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. The sad thing about this one, it doesn't have the drag wing on the back, just like the X.
Oh, okay. So it's got like the active wing on it. Or
yeah.
whatever?
So the X does. This one does not.
I got you.
The Model X has the butterfly doors on the back.
Yeah, they kind of use like a lot of like the tail lights and the headlights are all the same from the Model 3 and stuff like that.
Yeah, so they try to like mass produce everything, and so that way it's like easier. So, that's like their, I guess, MO.
That's cool.
So they try to make it easier to mass produce.
And does this one have autopilot? How does that work?
Yeah, that's actually, I think it was 8,000 when I bought it. I think they just upped it to 10,000. Yeah, and it's sick. It's kind of crazy. You press navigation, you kind of get your route going. And once navigation's on, you can you just press navigate and go, and it just takes over. And you just double click auto steer or
we'll have to demo that for sure.
Yeah. Autopilot's kind of sick, man.
That's wild.
It's insane.
All right, well, should we hop in and go for a little spin, dude?
So you'll press on the wide part. Then you'll pull it.
Okay. So it's kind of like a GTR.
Yeah.
Okay. Simple enough.
Kind of just start charging.
Nice. So a passenger could put a phone there too.
Yeah, it's really.
I don't even know if mine would work. It doesn't. Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
That's awesome, dude. And so there's only one screen in this thing.
Yeah, one screen. Kind of. So it's just like the Mercedes and kind of like the newer automatics where it's like drive is down and neutral up, park is press.
And then you've got the I don't know if you guys can tell, the panoramic sunroof is super sweet as well.
Yeah, so let's do this. So I drive it on chill, just to keep my
chill standard. That's funny.
But you can kind of up it and then put it into comfort mode. I keep the steering on sport mode just because it's a lot more fun and more reactive.
I love how just simple everything is in here.
Yeah, it's very
like
thought out.
It's like very Apple-esque of like just the simplicity to everything.
Let's make a right turn here. Alright, I hope you got your seatbelts on because it's fun to get up and go. Wow. We're definitely gonna make that.
Oh wow.
We made that
yellow. Wow. Wow, dude, that's fun. That is fun. That's so weird.
The crazy thing is, like, no matter what speed you're doing it at, it's like it's always there.
Oh my God.
It's just like instant. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, that performance one has to be wild.
Oh yeah, dude. It has to slam you into your seat.
Oh my God, that's such a weird feeling.
But like, even if you do it at 70 miles an hour, you're just like, all right, I'm gonna hit it. Like, you're just like, oh shit. You're like, oh man, it's just so much. It just puts a smile on your face.
My
There's
God.
nothing like There's nothing like a good XL.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of an EV hater before this, dude. But...
So this is, I'm a nerd. So this is where I have fun with it. You can look at your energy consumption.
Oh, wow,
and let's go for the past 5 miles. we were going pretty hard on those axles.
Yeah, no kidding.
But what's really cool is when you start slowing down, the motors become generators.
Yeah.
And they start
so
putting
it's the
energy
green.
back into
into
the battery.
And then we can see like the diagram of like the cars next to us.
Yeah. All right. So I'll throw. Actually, I slowed down too much, but I can't throw on autopilot just now.
Oh, and it actually knows that the light's red.
Yeah. So it'll beep once the light turns green.
Oh, we just went around the
So
light.
that little steering wheel.
Yeah.
Tells you can do it.
So you're completely.
And
right now.
I'm no hands, no feet, and you'll see. Hopefully, this light turns red. It'll be cool.
So we're gonna attempt to stop. Or the car is going to attempt to stop us at the light.
I don't think it'll attempt. It definitely will. And if it doesn't, we're putting in an insurance claim. Alright, so
we're approaching red light.
I'm just keeping my hand just in case I do crash, but this ain't me.
The car is completely stopping by itself.
And it knows where to stop. It sees the light. It sees a car in front of us.
Yep, there's the light again. It indicates that's red.
So like I haven't done anything.
Wow, that's so cool, dude. So will it start going by itself as well?
Yeah, so we'll let it go until this light cycle goes around. You can like take a peek, see what's around us.
Yeah, and it knows what kind of car it is too. Like that's a truck, and then we have a van up here too.
Yeah, that's really cool. 18-wheelers pick up on there too.
Wow. Okay, we're hands off. We're hands off right here. Oh, we're taking off again.
So.
That is so cool, dude.
It keeps it in lane. It knows where we have to be.
That's so cool, dude.
But it's a lot less fun because I don't get to stomp on it.
Yeah. I know, but just the fact that it's like we're on curvy roads here and it's staying in its lane. And
right. So it'll take this curve like we'll just do it. It's really fun.
Off the wheel.
It's great when this is not something I should advertise, but when you're texting and driving.
Well, I mean, think about it from my point of view. If I'm ever having to like film B-roll, I'm the only one in the car. I mean, as bad as it sounds, I could just put this thing on autopilot and then film some kind of stuff around. That's so cool, dude. GM, where you at? Let's go.
Let's bust the UE here real quick.
Wow, dude. Congratulations, man. This is awesome.
Appreciate it, man. This thing is so much fun.
Before you had you're going, oh, jeez. That'll shut someone up real quick.
Yeah, it's like, or like whenever someone's just like mid-sentence and you're just like, all right.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it's so wild, dude.
It's so
instant.
instant.
Yes.
It's just there. And like this is like a crossover. Like it's not like a
it's not
like a Corvette. It's not like a super sporty.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't buy it for the sport factor, but it's there.
This is so cool, dude. Congratulations, man. What an awesome car. So yeah, that's one of the common arguments that you hear people say is like, oh, you know, like they advertise a certain range, but you only get this much range. But like, really, if you're going to and from work every day, you're running your errands, you're gonna come home at the end of the night, and you're gonna plug it in the charger every night, right?
This is the best daily driver you can ever have because, so no matter what you're doing, you could probably get a good 200 miles out of it in a day. And the daily, you're not driving 200 daily.
No,
like
I don't know anyone that really does.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And so that's like a true number, like a true 200 mile.
Yeah.
And you'd be pretty low on the battery, but you'd come home, you'd plug it in.
Yeah.
If you have the fast charger, you're done in like 4 hours, 5 hours.
Yeah.
And you wake up in the morning and you just go.
Yeah, so like the practicality of it is definitely there. Like I've never understood why people always make that argument like, oh, they say it gets 300 miles, like, oh, it'll only get 250 miles. It's like, yeah, but are you really going 250 miles between charges?
Yeah, like it's for a daily, it's beyond amazing. For like a long road tripper, you kind of have to plan a little bit more. It's a bit more like thought into it.
Right.
But it's just another aspect of it, you know? You kind of just take it, you calculate it. There's a whole bunch of apps. The car, so like, let's say, navigate to downtown Austin. So let's just go there. Oh gosh, naturally. It'll know that it's super far, I won't make it on this charge, and it'll tell me I have to stop on superchargers. So
and there they are.
There it is. So it tells you where you have to charge.
There's one in Burleson, there's one in Waco, it looks like.
And it tells you how long you have to charge there. Charge for 15 minutes. And then I'll get to downtown Austin with 13%.
Wow.
So like it knows exactly what I have to do. Like
it does.
I don't have to plan everything.
Exactly.
So it's like the nice part of it. Like even if I'm meticulous, so like before I take a trip, I like know everything. I want to know exactly what range.
Right.
But for the layman, you can just do this, and you can just begin trip, and it'll take me to Alvarado.
It's pretty awesome. They're gonna think we're Tesla salesmen after this, but I just think it's so cool. I've never actually the last Tesla I was in was in one of the first generation Model S's, and that was at discount when I was working at Discount Tire.
Yeah.
I was really just pulling it from the parking lot to the bay. So
Right.
This is my first true experience.
I mean, if Elon wants to give me a hookup, I will gladly take a hit.
Something tells me Elon won't be watching this video,
He
but
will
if
not.
he does,
So
if he does, shout out Elon.
Here's the Navigate on Auto, which is really cool. So once we get on the highway, it'll pick all the routes we have to do to go to downtown Austin.
Wow.
If we're up for a long road trip.
So you could navigate the whole trip on autopilot?
The highways, yes.
Wow.
So they're rolling out full self-driving beta, but that's still not out to the whole fleet. So they do. Tesla does their updates kind of like Android, not like iPhone. To where iPhone, it's at this time, the servers are open, you can go download it, right? But Android, it's kind of like they do it in batches, and small parts of the fleet get it. It's kind of similar with this, where some people have it. It just depends on, I guess, if you're lucky or.
I got you.
I'm not certain.
So in theory, you and your buddy could have a Tesla, and he could be like, "Oh, I got the update. Did you get the update?"
Yeah.
No. And you're like, "Oh man."
There was actually one last night for Spotify, and I called my sister. I was like, "Hey, I got an update. Did you get one?" She was like, "Not yet," but this morning she had it. Actually,
Oh, okay. That's funny.
Which is
pretty
pretty interesting.
cool. Wow.
So this will basically do the
We're back
whole
on
shebang
autopilot.
now.
Wow. So this will get us onto the highway, and we'll basically make our way to Austin.
But yeah, you just have
Almost
to
complete autopilot.
Yeah, you just have to keep
Wow.
your hand on the wheel. Just make sure it'll request you to put a little bit of torque. So there you see,
Yeah.
this will change lanes. Well, it'll definitely change lane here because this is exit only.
Oh my god. That's so crazy, dude.
I actually have it to where I have to turn on the blinker, but you can turn that off and have it do automatic.
It'll turn the blinker on and turn off.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I have it to where, because I just don't want it
Right.
shifting out of a lane for me.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, whoa, where
It's
are we
like a
going,
brand new
buddy?
car, you know? Yeah.
Where are we going, buddy?
Yeah.
So it says upcoming lane change. Turn my blinker on.
That's so crazy. It just changed lanes.
It just knows.
And now it's
here we
just
go.
following the car
It's
in
just
front
gonna
of
go. And so I have it to. Oh, okay. It wants to go on the faster lane. As it said. So if I didn't
Wow,
have
dude.
if I didn't have that, it would
That's so
automatically do
cool.
that. And then I have it set to automatically go the speed limit. And you can just give it a good switch, and then it'll go 5 over,
Wow.
10 over. But it'll just, at this point, it'll just follow the cars. I have 3 car lanes distance. You can change everything.
Okay.
But it'll go.
So
It'll
cool.
just keep going.
That's so cool, dude.
And it just knows.
I
what
gotta
to
go.
do.
I gotta go to Austin for work. I think week after next. So if you just wanted me to borrow the car, that'd be pretty sweet.
Just be like, quick road trip, real quick.
Yeah.
Basically
everything is so.
customizable.
It reminds me of an iPhone. Literally, it's so simple.
Yeah, it's all well thought out. This is one of my fun ones. So you can just turn that off, forget about it for a second, and you'll know what happened here in a second once I take this turn. There's a whole bunch of Easter eggs, I would say.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
And
They put a lot of Easter eggs.
yeah,
in vehicles, so.
I should have done it on the highway. If you do 10 times down, oh gosh.
Did your car just fart?
Yeah.
What?
So the turn signal turns into a fart. So
That is the most pointlessly awesome thing ever.
if you
dude.
do 10
Oh
times
my
down, I
gosh.
think drive, it turns into Mario. I guess I can do it on the turn on the other way around.
Way back, yeah.
It turns in. I forgot to turn it on. Turn it on. So this thing takes turns really well because it's the CG's so low.
Wow, dude. Yeah, because the batteries basically
They're all
floor, right?
down, yeah.
So you've got a very low center of gravity.
Um,
That's fun, dude.
what was I gonna? Oh, cowbell.
Oh wow, dude.
It's I actually shouldn't have done that because I actually don't know how to turn this off. We ran into this issue the other night where we were like, what the hell are we doing? I need to turn fart mode off too. And there's just so many hidden little things.
Dude, that's hilarious.
There's Santa mode. There's a Mars mode. So turn on multiplanetary. We're on Mars now.
Oh, now we're on Mars.
There's it's just a fun. There's
easy.
so many fun little things.
Yeah.
And I think there's different voice commands you can give it. It's just fun.
Yeah.
It turns a boring, mundane driving experience into something you kind of want to do. You're like, you know what? Let's go for a drive.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some fun. it's just, yeah, I'm going to Walmart, but sure, I can.
And that's kind of what you were telling me earlier. Is like you're all the way out of your parents' house. You ain't got nothing to do till December when you move. So
Yeah.
it's just like
Might as
just
well.
go out and go for a drive.
Yeah, it's just fun.
And this thing out in like freaking middle of nowhere, Texas. I'm sure people are like, "Whoa, what is that?"
Yeah, we stopped. There's like at one of the local grocery stores. I forget what it's called, but we're out in the literally middle of nowhere. And some girl, we were in my sister's car, and some girl was like, "Oh my gosh, like, is that your car? I love that. That's like my dream car." Like people like real, because it's much more rare out there.
Yeah,
We're
you don't see,
nowhere.
Right,
so.
right. You don't.
Excuse me, I don't know if your channel's family friendly.
It's alright. We'll bleep it out.
We'll bleep that one out.
That's funny.
But it's really fun. It's just so many little things.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking me for a ride and let me check it out.
Yeah, let's get in front of these guys real quick.
Oh, jeez.
You think we can't make that one?
Can't make.
Well, we can swing around.
It's so wild, dude.
And like it's
I
great.
can't
We were
imagine
going
the
80
performance.
there.
I cannot imagine.
We were going 80 there, which is like, so that's the crazy
It's so
thing.
weird. You're going and
You're
there's
just-
like no sound.
Yeah, it's
There's
crazy.
Like my car is just like screaming at like 80 miles an hour.
what's really funny is they apparently implemented like UFO noises because it's quiet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you do summon or go into reverse, there's like weird like UFO sounding futuristic noises. So people can hear it.
People,
Otherwise, you're gonna get hit by a car
Yeah,
if
right.
you're like vision impaired, and that's like the last thing we want. Is
So do all Teslas come with that summon feature?
full self-driving ones do.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
like, what's really cool is I was in Austin at my buddy's place, and he lives in an apartment complex, and so I parked really close to a wall, but the wall was on driver's side, so I was like, I really want to get as close as possible because I don't want anyone hitting me.
Right.
So I got out, closed the door, and just opened the app, hit summon, and just hit reverse, and it just reverses itself into the parking spot.
That's awesome.
Or you can like do it from here.
Yeah, that'd be really useful.
Yeah,
Actually.
or there's like a beta version of like the full summon to where like if you're in a grocery store and your car's parked, you hit summon and it'll find your GPS and drive out to you.
That would be awesome. Like
Which
if
is
you're,
really cool.
You're at a mall and you're parked like
Way
a
out.
million rows back.
Yeah, which is really cool. I haven't done it. I've heard it's still in beta stages, so it's still
But
not the best.
it'll come along. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about having this and like the autopilot, because like they can just update it remotely. Right?
Yeah, so it's just over the air updates.
So like,
it's
versus like a traditional car you buy at the dealership, you probably have to go somewhere to get features like that installed, or like, you know, like if you want an aftermarket radio or something, you have to take it to a shop, or if you want new features or whatever. But Tesla just pushes them out to you
remotely.
while you're just chilling.
Yeah, it's great. It's
you hop in, it's like, oh hey, I got new features.
right, and that's what happened
so
last night.
cool.
I was like,
That's
oh,
so
they
cool.
updated Spotify. This is great.
Yeah.
Like, I can like check it out and.
Yeah.
If I wish I would have brought like a remote control, because there's like games you can play while you're charging. You can play Fallout in the car,
That's awesome.
which is kind of insane
That is
to me.
Well, we're back, dude. That's so much information packed into like a 15-minute drive.
Yeah, it's kind of
That's
quick
so
and
cool,
quick and
dude.
fun.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
What a car.
Oh, one other fun thing. Since I'm like I love having my car perfect. You can check out all the dash cam footage.
Oh, sweet, that dash cam.
Yeah, so it has all 8 cameras around the car, and so like,
oh, wow.
if you honk, it saves the noise, or it saves the video for the past 10 minutes.
That was from the intersection right before.
Yeah, and so like you can rewind.
Oh, the camera's pretty crispy too.
And you can pick left, right, rears. If there's any incidences, like me walking in front of my car.
So how long does that like video stay in the system?
For a long time. I have a
look, there you
256 gigabyte memory card.
Okay. Oh, so it records onto memory card.
Yeah, so it just like records onto that. And so it's just like permanently recording, and then there's like Sentry mode events where it just records certain things.
So if you pulled up on somebody and you raced them, you'd have the race.
Yeah.
The race.
Yeah, you have left, right, front, rear.
Wow. So you could see them move at every angle. That's so awesome.
That'd be really cool.
That's so awesome, dude.
Yeah. One last thing I'll show you is the motor.
Oh, okay.
You don't see the motor.
Oh, what motor?
This is the fun one where everybody's like, "What are you doing out front?" Because
So there's only 2 buttons on the door too.
yeah, you gotta press the button.
Yeah, I did.
This one's
Cool.
because everyone.
check out- let's
not
check out the
everyone's-
engine.
Yeah, not everyone's used to this, but you got a frunk.
Oh, frunk
You got a
gang.
frunk.
Front gang.
trunk.
That's awesome, dude.
This is really fun.
So you've got storage there, and then you've also got storage in the back.
Yeah, the back's actually really spacious.
Awesome, dude.
I don't know if you wanted to see that, but there's a
Wow.
there's a
dude.
whole bunch of stuff back there.
Well, I hate to say it, but I think I'm a believer, dude.
They're fun, man. It's crazy.
Wow. Alright guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Kind of a look into Tesla, kind of my first experience. I was kind of really drooling over it, but what can I say? It's a pretty sweet car. Izzy, thanks again for letting me check it out.
Appreciate it, man. Hope y'all enjoy it.
Please comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.